Kendale McCullum, again the reigning player of the week. Kendale at 16 points, 5 rebounds per ball game. Kendale, of course, the transfer in, has been so big for us in his one season here so far out of Elgin Larkin. Is it going to be Mohorsic who's going to start? Yeah, they had Diavanzo down, but Mohorsic will start at center tonight for the Flyers. And we talked about how well he played on Thursday. Dusan Mohorsic, the 6'9 freshman from Serbia, went to Notre Dame High School, and he will start today for your Lewis University Flyers in the post. But again, we go 4 deep in that center spot. He's at 4.5 points per game. But again, he was really someone who gave us a spark off the bench on Thursday. Maybe he can spark us at the beginning here. Flyers win the tip, go left to right in front of us. Again, the home lights, black numbers trimmed in red. It's the road gold for Quincy. Black numbers trimmed in white. Bounce pass Mohorsic all the way. Oh, he missed a dunk. It slipped out of his hands. He had a dunk on the right side. Went off the glass instead. Quincy the other way. Wide open, 17-footer up top. They missed that. And let's see, are they going to call a foul on Mohorsic? A little wrapper on trying to get the loose ball. He will pick up the whistle. They gave Stuckman an open jumper. He could not hit it. But they'll keep it, bring it in, baseline right. Again, he's still a little raw, but he's got so much talent. And the long arms at 6'9" down low for us, too. Go up top. Trying to get it down low, cannot. So Stuckman will take a 15-footer, missed that, but an offensive rebound and a putback basket. That's Fidika. Aziz Fidika. He's up from Texas, but actually played at John Wood Community College here in state. Pischke kicks it, right baseline Blaylock. Back up top, Mohorsic. He'll take a 3. Rattle it in and out, and the rebound, Quincy. He can also step back and hit those, although he missed that one. So very early on, Quincy the 2-0 lead and the ball. And our women won by a ton. Down low right, working against Mohorsic. He blocked the shot. Blaylock picks it up, runs the floor, middle of the break, all the way. Delaney flips it off the iron, no. And the rebound comes down Quincy. And now they'll walk it up. Again, that women's final, I still shake my head at that thing. That was 91-39. And it was all of that, too. Drive right, the runner too much on that one, and now it's out of bounds, though, off of McCullum to Quincy. But Womack missed that one by a lot. Baseline left for Quincy. Get it in, Womack, left corner, we double him. He's in trouble, finds help at free throw line. And go back in the corner to Womack. We knock it out of his hands. Oliver with a nice play. And their shot clock to 2. They'll have to bring it in from the left corner. Get rid of it in a hurry. Houston to bring it in. And they get it in. A dribble. A long fadeaway 3. Nope. And that'll be a rebound. Flyers off the miss. And the desperation tray by Briscoe. So Lewis in the front. Left wing. Pischke. Can't shoot it. Mohorsic attacks. The running jump hook in the paint. In and out. Tries for his own rebound. No. And the rebound Quincy. So he's had some opportunities early, but they haven't fallen. Flip it right wing. Nothing there. So back up top to Briscoe. Stuckman, shot clock to 8. Get it to Briscoe, spinner, dishing down low. We steal it away. He probably should have shot it. McCullum stole it instead, and now right side Blaylock. Way back up top, Pischke. He'll attack, go all the way. Now kick it right corner for an open 3. Blaylock, good. Delaney Blaylock. Good unselfish feed from Pischke. Might have been able to create something going down the lane, but we saw Delaney wide open in the corner, and Blaylock hits the 3-pointer, and 3-2 Lewis. Get the ball up top to Houston. High left side, Briscoe. Good defense by Blaylock to stop any drive by Womack. Shot clock to 5. Again, a kind of a desperation 3 up top. No good by Briscoe. Flyers rebound. Good half-court D by Lewis early on. Run the floor. Mohorsic had that ball. Stripped away from him in a double team. And with that, D'Avanzo will go to the scorer's table. Drive the right side off the glass, in and out. We get a rebound. Donovan Oliver off the miss by Womack. McCullum wide open up top, high left of the arc for three. No good by Oliver, and the rebound Quincy. I thought maybe the energy of Mohorsic would give us a lift early because we wanted to come out and establish a tone here. I'm trying to come back from a Thursday loss. Effort there, but not a lot of results early, so he's going to come out. A three on the right wing is an air ball, but they get an offensive rebound to keep it alive from Fadika. And the rebound, pass down low, knocked out of bounds. And we'll get a media timeout. 15:52 for the half, just 3-2 Lewis early. Back in a minute on WJOL. Quincy right now is 1 of 9 from the field. They've missed all 4 of their threes. But the Flyers just 1 of 6 from the field, 1 of 3 from long range, and hence a 3-2 score at the first media timeout, which you don't see too often. Lob off the inbound, and they get a basket. Well timed as Stuckman jumped in the air and caught it and dropped it in on his way down after the leap. And 4-3 the visitors. So Anthony D'Avanzo in the game, has it high left for Lewis. And we go 4 deep at the center spot. We're at number 2 right now. D'Avanzo left corner. Back to the basket. Turns. Jump hook. 6-footer good. D'Avanzo. So 5-4 Flyers. Again, comes in 6.5 points, 3 rebounds per game. As I mentioned, Vukai used to be the starter, and now he's basically become the 4th center off the bench, which is crazy. But again, still coming back after 2 knee surgeries. They swing it around the ring, go right side to Briscoe. And they're going to say, moving pick, I believe. Yep, I'm stuck in. So Flyers will come back on offense. By the way, at halftime, we'll talk cross country. And I didn't think they'd have a lot of chances to run outside. They're getting one today. Pass from Blaylock high right into the paint is knocked out of bounds. We'll keep it. They said, sunny and 52 today? I mean, I've been inside all day, but last year on this date, they said the high was 12. Lob it down low. We were going to try for the backdoor alley-oop intended for Blaylock, but we're going to get a hold before that happens. They're going to call it on McCullum, and Coach Trost not happy. I didn't see it. 14:43 for the half, and our lead is 5-4 in a low-scoring affair. But yeah, crazy. 50s in January. This is going to be a warmer January than it was in November. I'm not complaining now, but wow. They go into the paint. That should be 3 seconds. Yeah. Well, it's an offensive foul regardless. They got it into the post. Paulo Camillo from Sao Paulo, Brazil, had just come in. Transfer from Lakeland Community College downstate. And wow, he made about 3 different moves and then leaned in. And instead of the 3 seconds, they call the foul. But either way, Flyers get it back. D'Avanzo. Left side, McCullum. Back outside, Oliver. Oliver attacks, draws the contact, misses the shot from 12, but will go to the line to shoot 2. Well, McCullum looks okay right now, but we're still trying to see if we can get him in the flow here offensively. And dealing with the ankle and hopefully rebounding from a tough game Thursday. Free throw is good. So 6-4. Camillo wasn't in long. Fadika comes back in for them at the post. Couple of dribbles for Oliver. And good there. Again, he was our best player on Thursday and off to a nice start here today. 7-4 Flyers. We put a press on. Maybe to try to get our adrenaline flowing here. Get something going. They'll break it though, and Quincy comes front. They go high right, just off the bench for them. That's Robbie Dozier, 6'4 senior from Carbondale. And they get an outside jumper. Demetrius Houston hits that one at 7-7. So they get a long-range jumper. And now Flyers come back with McCullum. A three by Pischke up top is good. He answers right back with a three of our own, 10-7. Briscoe right side. Bounce pass and a little wrap around, but we knock it away and steal it. Yeah, McCullum. He stole it. Long lead to Pischke, who runs the floor. And then hustling back defensively, Dozier knocked it out of bounds. And then Briscoe tried to chase it down and went careening to the ground. Luckily, he's okay, but a good effort right by the stairwell there. By that basket to my right. So Flyers have it, 3-point lead in the ball. Blaylock to bring it in from the left corner. As I sit here courtside at the scorer's table. You may have a different view if you're watching online. LewisFlyers.com. McCullum, right side, up top. Oliver in the corner. A long two. Diavanzo, no good. Quincy the rebound. Of course, the game's always on the radio on WJOL when I'm here, and then, of course, audio at WJOL.com. A three, high left of the arc, no good. We get a rebound, Donovan Oliver off the miss by Houston. That video link with my audio, LewisFlyers.com. Drive the link. Yes, McCullum banks it up and in. And that feed also available on the conference website, glvcsports.org. A lot of ways to get the game. Drive down the right side of the paint, no good. Rebound, no good. And Flyer the rebound. Outlet to Donovan Oliver. Right side, Pischke open for three. Good. Pischke with a couple trays, and Quincy calls timeout. 12:28 for the half. 15-7 Flyers with a nice little run. It's a 30 that's going to become the full. So we'll take the full break. Back in a minute on WJOL. Are holding Quincy to 3 of 13. Lewis now up to 5 of 11. And leading at 15-7 here in the early going. And nice to see McCullum with that good, tough basket down the lane the last time. And looking more like his old self today. Put on the press. Quincy. I'll kind of clear out, and we'll bring it up with Demetrius Houston, although we double team there and steal it away. It was a great job by the Flyers. I think everybody thought, well, we're just going to drop back and let him bring it up, and then we snap a trap on just as he got towards half court, and it creates a ball out of bounds to Lewis. So creates the turnover, and Blaylock will bring it inside court left. Get it in McCullum. Right side, Blaylock. Right corner, wide open for three. In and out, but Diavanzo the rebound off the Oliver miss. They'll set it up. It's a good play by Diavanzo. We'll start over. Of course, after his serious injury from last year, good to see him moving well now. Blaylock, the right side three, no good. Oh, Donovan Oliver beats everybody to the rebound. Diavanzo from 16 is good. Boy, great effort at both ends here by the Flyers, and that's why the lead is now 17-7. Boy, Donovan Oliver. What a stretch of basketball he's putting in for us. They go right side with it. Stop at the free throw line. Nowhere to go to. That's DeVries who would just come in for them. Robert DeVries, 6'2 junior. And a transfer from Lakeland. Grab the right side of the lane. Banks it up and in. Demetrius Houston. So, McCullum to bring it up. Goes left side. On the wing, Oliver. Up top, Diavanzo. Blaylock rises, takes a 16-footer, missed it. Rebound, Quincy, and their big man, Fedika. So Houston now. Right side to Freeze. Gets it up top now, Dozier. But almost all of their team is transfers from somewhere. Go baseline, flip it behind the back, and then nice job by Pischke to knock it away and steal it. He'll get it back on the feed and come front. Blaylock, and what do they say? Traveling violation, a little stutter step by him. Pischke is out. And first time for Jake Reinhardt today, the 6'2 redshirt sophomore from Bloomington Central Catholic. And Blaylock to get a breather. And Dre Bell will come in, the 6'4 sophomore from Detroit, to spell Delaney. 17-9 for now, Flyers. Quincy with it. Yeah, very few JUCO transfers or D1s, that kind of thing. We almost always have the least in the league every year. We have one or two maybe out of everybody. Other teams have 10 or 12 of them. Drive the lane, we knock it away. Donovan Oliver dives to the ground, picks it up. Did he call timeout? I believe he did. So Donovan Oliver with a great job indeed to call timeout before he skidded out of bounds with it as he dove to pick up the loose ball. So great job by Donovan, showing good hustle, and we'll keep it here. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I think there's 8 JUCOs on the Quincy roster, if I have it right. Some Flyers come front. I mean, there's nothing wrong with it. I'm not saying it's just we do it differently. Underneath D'Avanzo off the glass and in off a good feed from McCullum from the right corner. 19-9. Get it up top to Dozier. We've just sort of always been that way since I've been here. We are a predominantly, 4-year school for most of our players. Drive middle. Kick it down low, and they get the layup. Good defense by Bell, but still Stuckman able to drop it in. And the lead cut to 8. D'Avanzo. Top. Right side McCullum. He has it right baseline. Back up Bell, fakes the 3 and drives. Now kicks it out for a wide open 3. Well, can't hit that, so we've missed a couple now. That time it was Oliver who missed. And that's got to be an offensive foul, and it is. Yep, great job to get in Womack's way to draw the foul by D'Avanzo. And now he'll come out as Frank Vukai will come in. And now we're also going to bring in Marco Pettinato, the 6'2 sophomore from Lincoln Way West. And Vukai checks in at the post. Big Frank, 6'9 senior now from Davison, Michigan. With the left knee brace on. But D'Avanzo did very well. All out there. Drive right side McCullum. Swing it around. Up top, Oliver. Back out to Frank. Now McCullum attacks. Swing it around for a Bell, long 2, and the wing is good. Dre Bell with a long 2. Good offense, good quick ball movement. 21-11 Lewis. Encouraging beginning here for the Flyers today. They needed effort, and they've had it so far. And then Frank knocked the ball out of bounds, denying the pass in the post to Stuckman. Good job by Frank. Laylock and Pischke will come in. Oliver gets a breather. Same for McCullum. Those guys have logged every minute. Until now, and will sit with 8:25 to go in the half. They come up top with it, and Houston. Right side, Briscoe. Kick it left corner. Swing it around the ring for 3. High right of the arc, no, on the miss by Dozier. And Delaney Blaylock tried for the rebound, and he just had it squeak off his fingertips and out of bounds. And Quincy gets a break and gets the ball back. Well, pretty good crowd for a beautiful Saturday in January with, again, temperatures around 50 or whatever. Drive right side and stop. Swing it around the ring. We'll take a left wing 3, missed that, and the rebound. Nice job. Stuckman had it go right to him, but Blaylock knocked it out of his hands, and Flyers come back with it after all. Bell. He'll attack. Reverse layup. Good, pretty move. Trey Bell. And the lead is 12. 7:45 for the half. Quincy in the front. Quincy coached by Ryan Hellenthal. Coach Trost on the Flyers side in his 13th year at the helm. Lob it down low right. Stuckman turnaround. 12-footer missed it. Rebound Blaylock. One and done again, and here comes Lewis. Pischke. Oh, good pick and roll to Frank. Oh, he was going to dunk it. Decided to go with one hand. Missed it. Got his own rebound. Put it in anyway. Frank stuck with it and got the hoop. Ooh, he's hurting. That poor guy. You see him grimace. His knee just still isn't right. He's playing in pain. Quincy in the front court. Right side, Briscoe. Left corner. Dozier for three, missed it long. Rebound, Pischke. On the floor, Delaney Blaylock. Oh, his pass cross court didn't have enough on it. Intended for Bell, stolen away. They run the floor, get a left side layup good by Robbie Dozier. Rare turnover for the Flyers. 25-13 our lead in the ball. 6:30 for the half. Run that high weave. Bell goes to Pettinato. Pettinato. Right side Blaylock. Goes free throw line. Kicks Pischke corner. Left side for three. Good. Adam Pischke. We worked that offense well. Got the open three and hit it. Can't ask for much more than that. And the lead is now 15. Approaching 6 minutes for the half. 9 for Pischke early. 3 of 3 from 3. They try to attack the basket. Miss the shot. We get a rebound. As Dozier could not connect. And we're back in the front again. Pischke in the center circle. Now they wanted to travel there, but I didn't see it. Scorer's table's in my way there. it was close to the sideline. Get it to Frank. Turnaround jump shot from 4. Off the back of the iron, no. And rebound Quincy. Well, Flyers still hanging on by 15 for now, thanks to some really good team defense here early. Kick it right corner, get an open three, but believe there's going to be a charge. Yep, great job by Bell to get in the way. After the pass, Bell got run over and drew the charge, and Flyers will get the ball back. How about holding Quincy to 29% from the field while shooting 48 right now, the Lewis Flyers. Media break, we'll take the full timeout. 5:24 for the half, 28-13 Lewis. Back in a minute on 1340 WJOL. 28-13 Flyers. 5:24 to go. Front court Pischke. Pettinato. Right side Blaylock. They run the ball nicely around the ring here. Quick ball movement. Bell. Blaylock. Pischke, shot clock to 8. We'll take a fadeaway from 16 and hit it. Pischke. Got his shooting shoes on today. By the way, our fourth big man of the day. In the post for us, Brandon McCombs, the 6'7 sophomore from Jacksonville, Illinois. Played so well as a freshman last year, pressed into service because of the injuries to the first 3 centers. And, they're going to call a tough foul there on Pettinato. I believe that was 23, DeAndre Alexander out of Springfield Landfield, a senior who had sort of jumped in the air, had nowhere to go, kind of glanced against Pettinato and landed, and because of that little bit of contact, they're going to call him for the foul. That's too bad. He'll come out now. McCullum back in. Quincy baseline left. Gets it in the corner. He's swinging around the arc. Womack back outside to Briscoe. Now they go left wing with it. He's double. Boy, shot clock to 5. Our half-court defense has been so good. They're forced to take a long jumper and miss it. And the rebound comes down to Donovan Oliver. Well, that was all defensive effort there by Lewis that time down. We were doubling every time it went on the wing. Quick feet. Just great effort. Fill those passing lanes and earned that defensive stop. Now it's McCullum up top on offense. Shot clock to 10. With a 30-13 lead. Under 4 minutes for the half. McCullum left side. Drives left. Pulls back. Takes the fadeaway from 16 and hits a beauty. High arcing jumper. Kendale McCullum. We had a couple of ragged first few minutes to find our shooting shoes, but we are playing awfully well right now. Both ends of the floor, though they're going to call us on a hold by Pischke there. I don't know. That's a tough one. And another media timeout. 3:36 for the half. 32-13. Lewis leads. Again, back in 60 seconds on the Lewis Flyer Sports Network and 1340 WJOL. Go left side. Flip it back. We double team, though, so good job to force them to go back out in the corner again. Attacking with the left-hand runner in the lane is Briscoe. Nice shot for the Hawks. So Flyers in the front with McCullum now. Blaylock to McCullum. His ankle looks fine to me after being a little sore on Thursday. Kendale. Drive right. Stops. They double, so kick in the corner, Pischke. Oliver had it knocked away from him, but he'll fight for it. And what are they going to say? They're going to say that Donovan Oliver reached in to try to get that loose ball. They're going to call him for the foul. That's a tough one, going for the loose ball. So 2:55 to go in the half. Lewis's lead, 32-15. Hawks will have it. Briscoe. Up top. Now they go left wing to Womack. Now at top of the key, 3 off the back of the iron, no, and the rebound comes down to the Flyers at the miss by Houston. So Blaylock to board. Underneath Oliver, low left, spinner, banks it up and in. 5-footer, Donovan Oliver ran the floor well and gets the receiving end of that pass in the bucket. Quincy in the front, left side. Swing it around to the right wing. Houston looking for somewhere to go. Can't go in the post, so back outside again. And now a little bump foul again on Delaney, it looks like. Again, that's a tough one. As the player with the ball, I think that was Womack, just kind of made up his mind he was going to drive and ran into Blaylock's shoulder, and Delaney gets called for the foul. So Joffrey Brown will come in for Blaylock. He gets a couple of quick fouls there. Don't want him to get another this late in the half, so Brown is in. Get it in to Womack. Now high right, DeAndre Alexander. Right corner, Houston. He'll drive and ditch with a nice bounce pass in the bucket there to Fedika. 34-17 Lewis, the lead in the ball. Under 2 minutes to go in the half. McCullum to Brown. High right side, Pischke. Brown out of Westchester St. Joe's. They kick it right side to Brown. 9 on the shot clock. Back up Pischke. He's got it with 7. He'll take an NBA 3 up top. Missed that, and the rebound comes down to Quincy. He'll come back the other way. Maybe a little out of his range there. And then a great job by McCullum to steal it away from Houston. Grabbed it, runs the other way, dishes to Oliver, who was falling out of bounds and cannot save it. It goes back to the Hawks. So McComb's out, and our starter in the post, Mahorsic, comes back in. We've got the 4 post players. They've all 4 played in half number 1, and now we're back up to number 1 of the day, Mahorsic. 70 seconds for the half. We're up 17 as we've doubled them up, 34-17 for now. Drive right. Can't shoot it, and he turned an ankle. That's too bad. Womack tried to stop, and he kind of rolled his ankle. He's okay, but it forced him to travel when he did so. So kind of blew a tire there, and Flyers will get it back with 1:02 for the half. Holding them to 32% from the field, while the Flyers are shooting at 52%. Mahorsic at the top of the key. Right side, McCullum kicks it out to Brown, high left, run the clock. 12 on the shot clock. Mahorsic. And basket and a foul. Are they going to call him a charge? They are. I wasn't sure which way that was going to go. They're going to say charge on Briscoe. That's the one thing for Mahorsic. He needs the game just to slow down a little bit. It's like he forces the tempo just a tad. It's like he's so anxious to make something happen rather than sort of let the game come to you. It's just a little bit on fast forward for him, but he's got so much raw talent. He's going to be so good. But the charge there. And McCullum went up to him afterwards and said, I was open in the corner. You know, be aware of the whole floor kind of a thing. Don't have to force yourself into, all sorts of defensive players waiting for you with the basket if you don't have to. Drive right side of the lane. Tough shot against the defense. Missed by Briscoe. Flyers the rebound. McCullum in the front. 11 seconds for the half. So we'll take the last shot. It's down to 7. He has it up top. Down to 4. He'll drive right side, go all the way, lay it up, no, and that'll be that for the half. Quincy threw it up from three-quarter court, but it didn't come close. But a very good half where they allowed just 17 points. And at the break, Flyers up 34-17. Back in 2 minutes on the Flyer Sports Network and WJOL. Flyers on top 34-17. Quincy will have it. Go left to right in front of us. We'll have our same starting 5 on the floor. So Mahorsich back in the post to start this half. They try to spread it out offensively and spread our defense out. Go run a pick, drive middle. We collapse nicely, so they kick it back outside again. Go baseline left. Trapped under the basket. And then great job by Donovan Oliver to steal the bounce pass. They try to get it underneath. To Stuckman, we steal it. And the Flyers come front. McCullum goes left side. Up top, Mahorsich. Right side, Oliver. Now Delaney Blaylock. Drives, fade away left baseline from 8. No, and the rebound battle for Mahorsich, but it'll end up into the hands of Quincy and Briscoe. Low left Stuckman. Back outside again. We double on the baseline. Drive left side, and good defense by Blaylock, but they still get the basket anyway. Nice play by Jacoby Womack. And Flyers in the front. Left side is Blaylock. Again, Pischke led us in the first half with 11. And we spread it around. 6 for Diavanzo, then a bunch of 4s for McCullum, Oliver, Draybell, and a 3 for Blaylock. They miss a 3. Blaylock and rebound Quincy. They lose the handle. Flyers will get it back. That was Houston. Lost the handle and good defense. And now a reach-in foul on DeVries of the Quincy Hawks. On their side, 5 for Houston in the first half, 4 for Stuckman, 4 for Fredika, 2 for Briscoe, and 2 for Dozier, as they had just 8 field goals in the first half. Flyers inbound, Mahorsich. Left wing, Pischke wide open for 3. Good, Pischke. 5 of 6 from the field, 4 of 5 from 3 so far today, and give him 14 points, and our lead is 37-19. They go down low left, but again, Stuckman couldn't drive because Mahorsich got a hand in there. And then Donovan Oliver blocks his shot from behind, but they're going to call him for the foul. And 2 shots coming here for DeVries, who had his contact lens knocked out. He'll put that back in his eye, and he'll go to the line to shoot 2. Again, once Mahorsich gets the game to slow down a little bit, he is going to be one tough force in our post. He gets a little more comfortable with things. And the women today clobbered Quincy. 91-39. Springfield beat McKendree 84-73 in women's play. Free throw, no good. Drury defeated Rockhurst 64-21. Jewel over S&T 78-63. Maryville beat Bellarmine 92-81. Southern Indiana just got by UMSL 62-60. And free throw good. And after we beat Truman by 30 on Thursday, they rebound and defeat Indy by 22, 73-51. So Truman came back with a win today on the women's side. Good feed to Blaylock, and are they going to call a jump ball? Yeah. DeVries was able to get a hand on top of the ball against Blaylock, and we'll get it on the arrow, but that's a nice, clean defensive play. Call it a block shot, basically. We'll bring it in, left baseline. McCullum to do the honors. Top of the key, Oliver. Right side, Pischke. Go baseline, Blaylock. Laid it up, yes, and drew the foul. Very good play by Delaney to draw the body. And it looked like he was going to slide all the way under for a reverse layup, but he's able to keep his body in balance, stay on the right side, coming from the right. Through the contact, got the bucket and the foul. So chance for a three-point play for Blaylock. And our men, free throw good. Likely to drop in the poll after losing on Thursday. But, again, the Sports Information Director's poll had us at number 11 in the country. We deflect the ball on the full court press, but Quincy gets it, keeps it, Stuckman under the basket, doubled, so looks for help. DeVries, he kicks it out right corner, nothing there, so top of the key for three, and it's good for Womack. Good ball movement for the Hawks. But for now, we're still 11th in the nation. More importantly, you right the ship confidence-wise here today, and so far so good. Horsic gets it McCullum. Left corner wide open. Pischke missed that three. Long rebound. Quincy comes back the other way to Houston. Spinning move. Flip it back outside. DeVries for three is good. Good play by Briscoe to go into the basket, draw the defensive attention, and then DeVries for three. So they're trying to make a little run now, but our lead 40-26. 16:38 to go in the game. Outside Blaylock for an open three. Missed it. His own rebound. Great job to follow his shot. Oliver then missed a corner three left side, and Quincy runs the floor. And they will miss a layup. They're going to call McCullum for the foul. He didn't even think he touched it. Womack went to the floor, but I think that's because he lost his balance trying to avoid contact. That's a tough foul. If he did make contact, it was awfully slight at that. But Womack at the line to shoot two. Again, we've got, three different broadcast dates this week. This is the third. We had game on Monday, then the doubleheaders Thursday and today. Well, now we take a break of a couple weeks. Now the women are at home on Tuesday against Central State in that rescheduled game. So women have a single game on Tuesday against Central State at 5:30, but we will not be here for that. I think that'll be the student station who'll have that for you here on the Lewis campus. That free throw good. But then they go on the road for conference doubleheaders next Thursday at S&T, the next Saturday at Drury for the men and the women. Diavanzo in for Mohorsic. He gets the ball on the left post, and Stuckman fouls him before any shot. So for women in particular, 3 games before we'll broadcast again. It'll be William Jewell here for a Thursday doubleheader on the 24th. We have it near half court, Delaney Blaylock. And then Rockhurst is here the 26th. So after a couple weeks off, we'll have conference doubleheaders on JOL against Jewell the 24th, Rockhurst the 26th at the end of the month. Pischke misses a right wing three. Foul on Quincy over the top, though. So Flyers bring it in, baseline left, and immediate timeout. 15:50 for the ball game. Lewis leads it 40-28. Back in a minute on WJLL and the Flyer Sports Network. 40-28 Lewis. Flyers with the ball. Right side McCullum underneath Diavanzo. Off the glass too hard. Rebound Blaylock. No, but a foul, and Delaney at the line to shoot two. Well, Jake Reinhardt has only played a few minutes so far today, but look across the way and see his older sister Jess here watching the action. What a great career she had here. Free throw is good. We've had so many great post players here. And Jess Reinhardt among them. And she was one for a while. We had that long line of undersized post players. Free throw good. Now, of course, we've got, Keller at 6 feet and Gladchick at 6'3" or whatever. Well, back in the day, we had the best players in the post in the league at about 5'9". She among them. Drive, spin, dish, and Stuckman with a dunk. And they're starting to pick up the pace a little bit, 42-30. We haven't scored in a while. Time to get going again on offense. Diavanzo up top. Right side, Pischke. Now they go left side. McCullum for three, it won't go. We've started to miss some long-range jumpers now, too, and Quincy the rebound. So they're starting to heat it up. We're starting to cool off a little bit now. That's going to have to change in a bit, and it's going to be a reach-in foul before any shot. Oh, no, he stepped out of bounds. DeVries stepped out. So there might have been a reach-in, but he stepped out of bounds before that anyway. Lob it down low. Diavanzo on the left block. Reverse layup against tough traffic, and he'll miss the shot. No whistle as he went to the ground. And Quincy the other way, and he traveled. A step back and travel. So they've had a player step out of bounds and then a step back and travel that time by Womack. Let's see if the Flyers can take advantage of that. Get something going back on their offensive side. Matter of fact, Jess Reinhardt, 10th all-time, by the way, in scoring history in women's play here at Lewis U. Drive right, kick out left corner, Oliver. Back up Pischke. Bounce pass Diavanzo. Skip pass right corner, Blaylock. He'll attack, throw it up, no, but a foul. And they're going to call him for a charge. As Dozier went to the ground and drew the whistle. Of course, Jessica Kelleher now all-time leading scorer in school history. Jamie Johnson, number 2. Mariah Brunner-Henley, number 3. Jenny Turple, that other great big post player. Or I should say, in our scoring, undersized post player for us. Coach Trost, not happy with that foul, number 1. And then number 2, not happy because the person they called it on wasn't even in the play. So they're going to have to now stop play and then maybe get this foul correct, or at least on who they think it was on. Is Coach Trost not happy at all. But yeah, Jenny Turple now 7th all-time in school history in scoring. And she was here from 07 to 2011. And then Jess Reinhardt took that over from 2011 to 2015. So about that 8-year span, we had those 2 great undersized post players. And then Mariah Henley took over with a little more height. And Jessica Kelleher, and glad she could have taken over after that. But those 2, first team all-conference, Turple and Reinhardt, as undersized post players. But we've had many, first team all-conference and conference players of the year in the post at Lewis U on the women's side. Drive right, go all the way, throw up that shot, no. Rebound comes down, Diavanzo. And then Pischke got it. They double-teamed him, and they're going to call a reach-in on DeAndre Alexander a bit too aggressively, trying to take it away from him. They're going to put the press on as we'll bring it up, leading it by 12, 42-30 with 13:53 remaining. Of course, the exception was Jamie Johnson, a guard, as Conference Player of the Year and All-American here in recent years. McCullum in the front. Well, Quincy's bench is into it now as their defensive intensity is picked up. Diavanzo, a long 2 up top is good. Big, tough basket for Diavanzo. Maybe they try to quiet them down a little bit. And our lead is back to 14. 14 for Pischke, by the way. 8 for Diavanzo. 8 for Blaylock on our side. And, boy, they're going to bail him out in a call against Pischke. Again, Alexander fell to the ground, and they're going to call a foul on Pischke. That's not a foul. Inside court right, Quincy to bring it in. He basically fell against Adam. Oh, well. Right side, Houston. Look down low, can't find anybody. Good defense by Diavanzo. 8 on the shot clock. Fadeaway left baseline jumper won't go. We get the rebound. Oliver to Diavanzo. They knock it away from behind and take it back. He was looking for a guard and they stole it before he could find one. And now off the glass and in for Dozier. Well, they're not going away. The Flyers going to have to keep their intensity up here and match the intensity Quincy's brought to the floor now. The lead's a dozen. But can't let off the gas now. Up top, Diavanzo. Right side, Dre Bell for 3. Off the back of the iron, no. And the rebound, Quincy. Our outside jumping has cooled off. Well, yeah, that's a moving screen on Fadika. I could hear Coach Trost yelling from the sideline that that's what it was. McCullum reached in, but the reason he got knocked into the player to make contact on the reach-in was because of the moving screen that knocked him into it. So Flyers will have it. And McCullum to walk it up. Drive right side, McCullum all the way. Ball knocked out of his hands. Quincy on the run. And a right side layup is good. Womack. And the lead down to 10 with 12:10 to go. Well, Pischke had the hot hand early. We have to see if he can get it back now. He has it right side. Right corner, Oliver. Donovan drives, kicks it left corner, Pischke. Oliver from 16 left side. Good. Mid-range jumper, Donovan Oliver. Needed that one. And 46-34. Quincy definitely back into it emotionally, that's for certain. Drive right side, and Oliver knocked it away, but they're going to call a reach-in foul on Donovan. Media timeout. We'll take a break. 11:34 for the ball game. Our lead is a dozen. 46-34. Back in a minute on WJOL. 46-34 Flyers. 11:34 remaining. We were talking about the women's record book. Well, I was talking off the air with Coach Rocco, our assistant coach, and I was saying to Nick that we were both talking about how basically McCullum, transferring in from Parkside for this one season, basically our best point guard since Brandon Dagans. His last year was 2009. Drive down low left for Quincy. The lean in and a bucket and a foul. Ryan Briscoe, chance for a three-point play. And again, poor Adam, straight up, hand up in the air, leaned into and gets the foul. And a chance to make it a 9-point game if Briscoe can hit the foul shot. Reinhardt will come in for Pischke now. That's too bad. That's not a foul. Dagan's 6th all-time in school history in scoring, 1,691 points. Free throw round in there. Of course, Ryan Jackson, who's been playing in Europe, 4th all-time in scoring at 1,742 points, but Ryan more of a shooting guard for us than a point guard. Graduated in 2015. Bounce pass low right, Diavanzo. Backing his way in with the left hand. Jump hook good. Good play, Diavanzo. Of course, Milos Puho, our all-time leading scorer. 1999, his last season for us. Great outside shooter, 1,880 points in men's play. Drive right side, off the glass, no. Rebound tipped around, and we come back with McCullum as Houston tried desperately to draw a foul and didn't. Left side corner, Reinhardt for three. Yes, Jake Reinhardt off the bench, hits the big three. What a big one there to get us back up by a 14-point advantage with 10:30 to go. And then a steal by Donovan Oliver into the hands of McCullum, and then McCullum fouled at half court by Houston as he was on the fast break and slowed by Houston. One in bonus here for the Flyers and McCullum with 10:26 to go. And he went to the ground hard and slow to get up. And shaky as he'll go to the foul line. So Ryan Jackson, 4th all-time. Larry Tucker, of course, spent some time in an NBA camp after being drafted by the New Jersey Nets back in the mid-'80s. Larry Tucker, number 5 all-time in scoring. Dennis Thomas, another one of our great shooting guards, 7th all-time. Graduated in 2011, 7th all-time at 1,446 points. Jason Genova, number 9 all-time. And Chris McClellan, great shooting guard, 10th all-time at 1,371. Graduated in 2012. Free throw good. Tucker still number 1 all-time in scoring average. And he's 5th overall, but he averaged 20.3 points per game in his time here. Monte McGee, number 2 all-time in that category, 17.7. Great shooting guard who was part of that Sweet 16 team in the early 2000s. Our best team maybe since, this team has a chance to be that kind of a team. I keep saying this is our best men's team since that Sweet 16 team. That's 16, 17 years ago. Drive right side of the lane. D'Avanzo going to be called for a foul. And they'll get 2 shots coming here. But Monte McGee, a big part of that team back in the day. So Briscoe at the line to shoot 2 of St. Charles, Missouri. Free throw good. Again, that Sweet 16 team, that was 2001, 2002. Free throw good. A 25-win season. Most ever in school history. After the free throws, our lead back to just 14. Oh, but a great play. Oh, McCullum split a double team, went all the way and laid it in. Our lead back to 16 after that big play by Kendale McCullum. Under 10 minutes to go now. Dish right baseline, wide open. Stuckman hits a 12-footer. He tried to draw a charge, bodies went flying, but no whistle there. Drive left, McCullum kicks it outside. Right color. Oliver for 3, no, but the rebound comes down to Quincy. So Donovan Oliver missed a tray. They'll run the floor. And ball knocked out of bounds. McCullum able to get a hand on it and knock it away. D'Avanzo comes out. Frank Vukai will come back in at the post. Lob it up top. That's Womack. Top of the key for 3. Short. Long rebound comes down to Reinhardt. Off the miss by Stuckman. McCullum. Ooh, he hurt his ankle. Oh, boy. He lost the ball, and he tried to spin move at the free throw line. Lost the handle, back the other way. Shot put up, no, but a foul. And the most distressed thing about this is McCullum might have rolled that ankle again. That's the tough thing about ankles, especially when you've only got 1 day off between games. It's tough to get better, and oh, boy. He's still out there, but you could see him roll it. Free throw, good. But now Blaylock will come in. She's going to come in for Oliver. McCullum was going to come out, and the coach was like, nope, sorry. Although I'm not sure he knows. McCullum heard it like he did. Free throw good. Our lead does a dozen again, 55-43, under 9 minutes to go. Vukai, they go left side, Reinhardt. Dre Bell back in the game. To Vukai. Oh, Frank got poked in the face. Bounce past McCullum. In the corner, Reinhardt. High left, Blaylock. He'll take the 3 to beat the buzzer. Missed it, and it bounds to Quincy. And we were 25-7. 2001-2002 under Jim Weitzel. Deepest we went in the playoffs in school history. Hoping to get back to that Sweet 16 this year. It's certainly a possibility, but again, we talked about we got to get back, number 1 in the country, Bellarmine in our region to get there, which is not going to be easy. Drive left side in Houston, lays it up and in. So you can have all the talent in the world, but it's a tough route to get there, no doubt about it. Our lead's down to 10 now, under 8 minutes to go. First things first, got to get this game. Right side, Vukai. Underneath, Blaylock for the layup. Big Frank with a good pass. High post to low post there for the bucket. Pischke with 14. 10 for Blaylock. 10 for D'Avanzo. 8 for McCullum right now. And Big Frank blocks the shot. There's a foul. Ooh. Oh, man. There have been some iffy calls on both sides in this half. My goodness, I don't know about that. Full break, 7:32 to go, 57-45. Our lead is 12, back in a minute. Flyers down to 46% for the game. Quincy is up to 43%. But they've still had a rough go, just 3 of 15 from 3. Flyers are doing really well from beyond the arc, and they've cooled off. We're just 2 of 11 from beyond the arc in this half to go down to 6 of 21. That's kind of opened the door for them to creep back in it. They can get it back to 10 if they can hit these free throws. First one is good for Ryan Briscoe. On their side, Briscoe now gets to his 10th point to lead them. 9 for Womack, 8 for Stuckman, 7 for Houston. Free throw in and out. Our lead's 11. Blaylock the rebound. By the way, Donovan Oliver, 6 points, but 7 rebounds, 4 assists, and 3 steals for us. Now, Frank, high left, is going to be called for a travel. Looking for someone to pass to, drags the foot, I guess. Well, Quincy, chance to get it back into single digits here. They go left side. DeVries fakes a 3, drives against Reinhardt, stopped, and then Frank will reach in and get a reach-in foul. Again, 14 for Pischke, 10 for Blaylock, 10 for Diavanzo, and Diavanzo's going to come back in for Frank. Diavanzo, good all-around game today. 10 points, 3 rebounds. And he'll check back in a second as DeVries at the line. And good. So Frank is out, Diavanzo back in. Free throw, good. So indeed, our lead trimmed to 9. It's the first time it's been single digits in a while, but there's 7 minutes to go. And the Flyers hang on. Right side, McCullum. Out top, Reinhardt. On that weave, go right side, McCullum. Stops, kicks it left corner. Pischke was going to fall out of bounds, who just flings the ball. It's going to be taken away by Quincy. Blaylock with a great job to block the shot. Oh, they're going to call him for a foul. He didn't touch anything but basketball, and they're going to call him for a foul. Wow, there have been questionable whistles in the second half. First half was fine. Boy, oh boy. He came flying in, got all ball, and gets a foul. And Womack at the line. Free throw in and out. And he'll have to come out. Donovan Oliver will come in. That's a huge, huge call. 8. Free throw, good there. Plus, Blaylock has to come out with his 4th personal foul with 6:44 to go. Oh, boy. The lead now, 57-49. It's just 8 with 6:30 to go. And a reach-in foul from behind, knocking it away, is DeVries against Pischke. Trying to deny that pass in the post. That'll be his 3rd, and 1 in bonus coming up here for Pischke. Well, gotta have these. First one good for Adam. He's got 15 points in the game, 3 rebounds, 2 assists and a steal today. 4 of 7 from three-point land. But he's missed his last couple from there. But hit that free throw. The lead back to 10. So again, under 6.5 minutes now. And it's Briscoe. Drives right, and there's going to be an offensive foul on Quincy. That's going to be on Stuckman. Pushing off, trying to get position. So 10-point lead in the ball. Both teams super bonus the rest of the way. McCullum comes front. Drives, kicks it right corner, Reinhardt. Knocked away, stolen away by Quincy. Boy, give them credit. Their defensive intensity in the second half really been ratcheted up. And I think they're going to call Pischke for a foul. Demetrius Houston went up in the air, had no one to pass to, banged into bodies, and the foul is called. So again, super bonus, so 2 shots now for Quincy. 6:08 to go. Well, and again, they called the wrong number on the foul. So they're going to have to come over and sort that out. If it was Pischke, I think they said 10. Well, there is no 10 on the floor. And so officials will actually have to look at the replay again just to make sure about it. But again, if it was anybody, it was Pischke, I do believe, and that would be his 4th also, I think. So that's also going to be very big, to say the least, as well. Again, Bellarmine, number 1 in the country, 11-0, 2-0, playing today. Truman, after beating us Thursday, 3-0. Illinois Springfield, 2-0, entering today. And that's it. Only 3 undefeated teams in the league after just a couple of conference games. Everybody else, there's a bunch of 1-1s coming into today. Southern Indiana, Indy, Drury, McKendree, and us. Umsel, Quincy, and Jewel, 1-2. Maryville, 0-3, and S&T, 0-2, entering today's play. Again, that's why losing Thursday, it's not fun, but it wasn't, a killer. Oh, they called it on McCullum. Well, that was the 0, but it wasn't 1-0, it was 3-0. So they called it on McCullum. All right. 10-point Lewis lead for now, but 2 shots coming here for Houston for the Hawks. And no good. So a big miss there. And 1 out of 2, as that one is good. Our lead is 9 with 6 minutes to go. We'll break a press and come front to Pischke. Right side McCullum now. Pischke right side. Need one here, to say the least. McCullum, shot clock to 5. D'Avanzo flings it up from 18, and he missed everything. Again, Quincy's defensive effort, if they come all the way back, that's what's going to do it. They really cranked up the defense in the second half. One final today on the men's side, and that's Indy over Truman, 83-79 today. Everything else still in progress. Drive left, one to the basket, kick it right corner for 3. Got it. Houston with a big 3. Our lead is down to 6 with 5:15 to go. My goodness. Now things have changed here. Well, you can't take your foot off the gas in this league ever. D'Avanzo, high right to Reinhardt for 3. Got it, Jake, with a huge 3 for the Flyers. Jake Reinhardt. And a timeout called by the Flyers. It's a full. We'll take the break. 4:58 remains. Our lead back to 9. Back in a minute on JOL. 4:58 to go, and all of a sudden, this one looking like it's going to go down to the wire. The Flyers at one point were up 20 in this basketball game. Before that 3, it had been trimmed to 6, but that's why that's huge, that 3 by Jake Reinhardt. 62-53 Lewis. Quincy with the ball, 4:50 to go. Left side, Briscoe. Left corner, nothing there for Dozier. They go right side. Now flip it back around. Try to get it left corner. Stuckman, but it's going to be a charge. D'Avanzo got in the way. Briscoe threw it into the corner as he drove the lane, and he ran into D'Avanzo after he let the pass go. And it's the charge, and we'll go the other way. So 9-point lead and the ball with 4:36 remaining. And Donovan Oliver. He'll take it front. Go Pischke now. And Reinhardt. Back cut Pischke. Kicks it corner Reinhardt. McCullum for 3 right side. No. Rebound, Oliver! Oh, he missed his own putback and then tried to get another offensive rebound. Off his fingertips and out of bounds. Oh, my goodness. Whew, great effort. Just couldn't put it in the hoop. That's big. They can cut it back to 7 or 6 here. 16 for Pischke, 10 for Diavanzo, 10 for Blaylock, 8 for McCullum. They go right side, attack the basket, off the glass, no. Rebound Stuckman, yes. Shame of that was Diavanzo was on his way down because the ball hit the iron. So even though he was there and had position, when it rattled around the iron, it messed up the timing, and Stuckman able to get it and put it in. Our lead trimmed to 7. Diavanzo at the point. Left side, Reinhardt. Drives, kicks it corner, Oliver. He'll attack, go all the way, off the glass too hard. Rebound tipped around, Quincy with it. Oh boy, 3:15 to go, and all of a sudden, they have a chance to cut it to 5 or 4. Briscoe attacks, right side, all the way, draws the foul, and he'll shoot 2. Diavanzo blocked the shot. Now he comes down in pain, like he might have tweaked something. Oh, his right knee. Oh, my goodness. I can't take it. I can't take all our injuries. It's one thing to see leads go away, close games or whatever, but Timeout on the floor, 3:11 to go. Our lead is 7. Let's come back in a minute on JOL. And again, I keep talking about, that Sweet 16 team. That was my second year here. 2001, 2002 under Jim Weitzel. Just my second year. I was getting spoiled. Hey, Sweet 16. As many great teams we've had since. Haven't gotten back there. First free throw missed. This might be the best overall team since then. Free throw good. Our lead is 62-56. 6-point lead as we approach 3 minutes to go. But all that's moot if we don't stay healthy. And in this game alone, I've seen Vukai cringe with his knee, Diavanzo cringe with his knee, and McCullum's cringe with his ankle. So you never know. Left side and knocked in the shoulder before any shot. Pischke is fouled and he'll shoot 2. Well, both teams now at 44% shooting, as we are only at 36% for this half, 9 of 25. They're at 69% for this half, 11 of 16. So that's your story. They've aggressively stepped up their team defense, hit their shots, and we have sloughed off a bit. Although Pischke hits both of those, that's big. And that's 63-56 with 2:50 to go. 64-56, that's right. Slow to put that point on the board. Our lead is 8. And they drive to the basket and bank it in. Briscoe, and it's back to 6 again anyway. And 2:40 to go with a 6-point lead. Right side, McCullum. Outside, Diavanzo. Back up, Reinhardt. Now Pischke all the way, banks it up, no, draws the foul, and he'll shoot 2 more. Stuckman had to foul him, or it was going to be an easy layup. And Adam at the line. So Pischke, free throw, good, boy. Front of the rim, back of the rim and in. 65-58, 2:27 to go. Again, our women won by more than 50 today. Men just trying to hang on at all. Free throw good there, and he made them both. So 4 key free throws late for Pischke. He's got 20 today. 66-58, 2:22 to go. Bounce pass right side, Stuckman, lost the handle, gets it back. Looks for help. Goes right corner to Houston. He'll go baseline. Blocked, clean block, Donovan Oliver into the hands of Jake Reinhardt. We'll come back the other way. Kendale McCullum, left corner. Nothing there for Pischke, and we'll set it up and run offense. McCullum. High right of the arc. Diavanzo didn't take the 2. Left corner. The 3 is good! Adam Pischke, left corner 3. 11-point lead with 1:40 to go, and Pischke having a day with a 23-point effort. They'll come back with a 3. Briscoe missed it. Oh, Stuckman offensive rebound. They'll start over. 90 seconds to go. The lead's 11. Briscoe drives right all the way. Scooping layup. No. Rebound McCullum. He didn't use the glass. He probably should have in traffic. And then he has to foul Kendale McCullum to stop the clock with 75 seconds to go and an 11-point lead. And now can the Flyers hit their free throws the rest of the way? Boy, Pischke. 4 big free throws and then a huge tray from the corner. And now McCullum at the stripe. Kendale, only an 8-point game, but he's played very well today. Free throw, good. He was much more like his old self today after struggling a bit kind of Thursday for a while. He finished strong Thursday, and good all-around game today. 3 of 3 from the line as the first one goes. And 4 out of 4 with a perfect free throw there. He's got 3 rebounds, 3 assists, 2 steals. Good all-around game. And now 10 points. And our lead, 71-58, 105 to go. Drive baseline, spin, and he's kind of spun into Diavanzo and draws the foul. And 2 shots here for Dozier. Second on Diavanzo. So the fact that the Blaylock, I should say, forced to the bench with his 4th foul. We've had to play without him for quite a bit here down the stretch of a close game. The fact that like Reinhardt, those guys have played well with him on the bench, telling the story here today. And good there, rolled around and went through. Timeout called by Quincy with 1:02 to go. Flyers lead is 71-59. Full break. Let's come back in a minute on the Lewis Flyers Sports Network. Inbound Reinhardt to Pischke, who gets fouled. Trying to steal it was Houston and clanged into him and actually hit his head on his teammate Briscoe, I think, who they both went after that ball. Oof. Houston's 4th foul. And the interesting thing is this unit has played so well together that they've kept Blaylock on the bench with his 4 fouls. It's the old if it ain't broke, don't fix it. And Pischke at the line here to shoot 2. Maybe trying to salt this one away and maybe get to 25 points and he can hit them both. Well, good to see that Houston's okay. 59 seconds to go. The lead 71-59 for now. This Quincy team, they're going to beat some people. Free throw good. They're going to upset some big names before they're done. They have played a very impressive second half in particular. Flyers had a good enough first half maybe to hang on today. Free throw good there. So Pischke, 25 points. And 8 for 8 from the line, and 6 of them in crunch time here late. 73-59, under a minute to go. Drive in the lane, layup Briscoe. Lead to a dozen. Throw it all the way into the front court, Diavanzo. And then a reach-in foul trying to take it away from him was Jacoby Womack. And Diavanzo at the line now. But there, fouled with just a second or 2 ticking off the clock. And now it's the free throw battle here with 48.6 to go. The lead a dozen for now. And Ant will miss the first one. Gotta get one of those, though. See if he can hit this one. Well, missed them both. Rebound Quincy. Needs a dozen. And throwing up the shot in traffic, drawing the foul, shooting 2 is Womack. As long as it wasn't a 3-point play, you'll take that. And Womack to the stripe. Now, the one thing the Flyers have certainly done today is hit their free throws. Again, Ant missed those 2, but other than that, we had basically been perfect. Free throw good there. We were 17 of our first 17 from the line until those 2 by Anthony. So now 17 of 19 on the day. Quincy, 16 of 22. 73-62 after the first one. And made them both. So 10-point game, 40 seconds remaining. We get it in against the press. McCullum. We come front. Reinhardt. Well, and that's the other reason that you leave Jake in, because he's a great free throw shooter, and he gets fouled, and he'll go to the line. Well, the Blaylock will come in now, but obviously will not be for Reinhardt with 34.4 to go. On their side, that is Houston who fouls out. So Reinhardt at the line. Jake, 13 of 15 on the season, basically our best free throw shooter. And he hit the first one. Pischke was 16 of 21 coming into today, and then he hits all 8. And that one good. So Jake hits them both, and the lead's a dozen with 33 seconds to go. Well, they need some threes. Instead drive. Now try to kick it out into the corner right side. 4-3. They missed that. We get a rebound, Donovan Oliver, so that should do it. So Flyers going to survive this threat today, and we can just dribble it out, and we will here. They're not going to foul now with a 12-point lead. And now under 15 seconds to go. So Lewis does indeed survive a late run by Quincy and bounces back after a tough loss on Thursday to knock off the Hawks 75-63. And that's the impressive part. Hold this team to 63 points. So Lewis gets the sweep here today. Women won big. Men win by a dozen. We'll come back and talk about it. Total it up back in a minute. Actually 2 minutes worth here on WJOL.